Hi, welcome back. We'd like to thank our previous guests, Zeta and Shalina, for joining us. And now we actually have some brand new guests to join the show. We actually have Travis Land and Ralph Gould. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And Travis, you are with New Horizons Diving and Vacations. Did I get it right? Vacations?
Yes, diving and travel. We travel all over the world
Okay.
to exotic destinations and local flooded rock quarries.
Okay. Now, before we actually started airing, I was getting confirmation on your last name. Your last name is Land. I can't get over the irony of that since you're a scuba instructor and spend most of your time in the water. Is that name, did you change that name yourself, or was that your born name?
Land, L-A-N-D? Yes, no,
Okay.
that was my born name.
Okay, all right, great. So you've been working a lot with Beth at the YMCA for the past 6 months or so, something like that. And can you just tell us a little bit about your experience of what the New Horizons have been doing with the YMCA?
Sure. So what we've done is we've created a program to with Beth to come in and teach confined water, which is the first part of an open water certification.
Okay.
And in the process of it, we've built a really good relationship and reached out to the community to teach people about the aquatic realm. So that's the scuba aspect of it. And then, of course, one of the first students that we had was Mr. Gould. And so,
Okay.
you know, and also as well as Beth as well.
Okay. Ralph, before we get to you, Travis, just let me ask you, you talk about the open water certification. What does that mean, and what can you do with that certification?
Sure. So what we're doing with the Frankfurt YMCA program is we're doing the confined water portion, which means it's a pool, and it's where you learn to breathe underwater and learn some different skills. And once we get you comfortable with that, you move into the next phase, which is going to be open water.
Okay.
And during open water, you'll do 4 dives over 2 days, demonstrate back everything that you learned in the pool, and you become a certified diver for life.
Okay, great. And you had talked about Ralph over here being one of your star students as well. Ralph, I know that we were talking earlier, and you talked about how learning how to be a scuba diver was one of your lifelong goals.
Oh yes,
Tell us a little bit about that.
years. I've always seen scuba divers out and about. I've been in the Navy. I've seen open oceans, and I always thought it would be wonderful to breathe under the water and look around. So I couldn't wait.
Okay. And whenever this opportunity came up at the YMCA to get that closed water or confined water certification, you didn't hesitate. You jumped on the ball, but you had a little bit of obstacles along the way. Tell us a little bit about what you actually went through just to make sure that you were eligible to be cleared from your doctor just to be able to participate.
Well, seeing as though I have such an advanced age, I figured my doctor would be the next thing to inquire of, and he informed me I should probably get a stress test. So off to the cardiologist, and I didn't have any problems. He just thought it was good at my age. It turned out I didn't need a stress test. Everything checked fine. But in the meantime, I increased all my activities from swimming a few laps to swimming up to 600 yards now. I was a little concerned about the treading water because I'd only done 1 or 2 minutes at a time. I'm up to 90 minutes now treading water. I'm also running and doing bike work and yoga in between. So I increased all my physical activities in order to qualify myself a little bit better for scuba, and it's awesome.
Great. So the reward was well worth it.
Oh yes, it's awesome under there. It's awesome.
So it's a great testimony to all the viewers out there to say that I shouldn't have limitations. I should see what I can do because I think I can do this. And your ultimate testimony with that, saying that even if I have some obstacles, you can overcome those and you can be involved with this program also.
Absolutely.
Now Beth, I know that you've been working with Travis and the folks over at New Horizons for a while, and they are the title sponsor of Splash Week right now. Tell us a little bit about what the partnership means to you and what their involvement will be with Splash.
Oh, the partnership has been fantastic. They not only help us build the program, they not only help us promote the Y, but they come and clean the pool. They go to the bottom of the pool and just do regular maintenance and cleaning on it for us. They're a great point of contact in Lexington for us, and ultimately they are our fantastic Splash Week sponsors. So not only are they sponsoring the event, but they are going to be there in person. They're going to be running games. I know Travis has said that he's in charge of the games outside. He said it's going to be fantastic and fun. And I think Levon is going to be in the water a bit helping us with swim lessons. So they're going to be joining us in the community of Frankfort to show that this truly is just a partnership that we hope will last a long time.
Okay, great. So there'll be a lot of activities in the water and also
on land.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
So if you're just tuning in, you do not get that reference.
That was good.
Okay, well, tell us, how do people actually get involved? What do they need to do to actually start signing up and becoming involved in scuba?
Well, we have online registration for our scuba program. So what we start with is the confined water certification, as Travis said. You can register online, or you can come into either of our facilities and go from there. The front desk is very helpful to give additional information. Okay. And once we are done with the confined water, I'll let Travis actually talk about some of the options we have to do open water. They are just local options, they are overseas options, and everything in between.
Okay.
I think, can I go back to something else real quick?
Absolutely.
I think what's important to us about Splash Week and being a part of it is Levon couldn't swim, and we actually came in and did a Discover Scuba. And I don't know if I ever told you this or not, but we did a Discover Scuba, and that helped her learn to swim. So, for kids to learn to swim I think that's everything. I think it's really important. So that's why we wanted to be a part of it. As far as your options to get certified, like Ralph, I think you're signed up to go with us here pretty soon to do it in an old flooded rock quarry in LaGrange, pretty close to us. Right. And so that's a great option that becomes economical and a lot of fun. But you also have the opportunities to be able to travel. You can go to Cozumel with us, Little Cayman, all over the world if you choose. Wow. And you can also continue your education as well. Not only learn to get certified, which is a great way to go out, meet dive buddies through the Frankfort Y or through New Horizons. Okay. And from there, travel, experience the world. Okay. And be an ambassador for the ocean.
And New Horizons has a website, correct?
Absolutely.
What is that website?
NewHorizonsDiving.com.
Okay. Check them out. A lot of good information on there. Now, Beth, with Splash Week and with Scuba, is there anything else that people out there need to know about this? Or if there is anything that we haven't touched about, where can they find out the information?
Well, we have all of our information on our website. The entire Splash Week is going to wrap up with an extra exciting event over the weekend. On that Saturday, not only will we be having a regular confined water class on the 8th and 9th, but we are also doing a Kids Discover Scuba event. Okay. In which kids can discover for the first time that underwater world in a very safe, controlled environment with New Horizons' very experienced instructors. So Travis, would you like to add anything?
I think you said it all. I mean, and that's one of the things that we love. And once again, it goes back to, our experiences over the years doing what we do and teaching children to scuba dive gets them so comfortable in the water, obviously learning to swim. Sure. And I think that's a great relationship all the way around. Looking forward to it.
Can I add?
Yes.
Yes, the lessons are very, very active. A lot of fun, a lot of learning, but in a very fun way. So it's a relaxed atmosphere. It's not rigid and technical. It's comfortable. You're underwater, and everything is done with sign language. Right. So it's this guy here teaches very well and makes it fun.
Absolutely. And you've met quite a few friends and interesting people along the way also, so it has a great social aspect to it as well. Well, thank you all for joining us today. Ralph, congratulations on overcoming any type of obstacles that you have and now experiencing the fruits of those labors. So congratulations on that, and we hope you enjoy it further in the future. Travis, thank you so much for the sponsorship that you provide with the YMCA and the education that you do. and Beth for the aquatics department in general at the Frankfort YMCA. Thank you all so much for joining us. And Frankfort, thank you for joining in. For more information on any YMCA activity, visit us at frankfortymca.org, and we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.